the street from what is now an arena packed with drama. First, it was just going to be the game packed with drama, and now we've got Metta World Peace having been ejected after throwing an elbow into the head ear of James Harden. Whether it's intentional or not, we're going to discuss as well, but he had to be ejected. But now we've got a whole scenario as the Lakers have one regular season game left against Sacramento. Ron Artest is going to be suspended. I think we all are going to agree on that. The question is, how long, what happens here, and how about James Harden? We have to get an update on him later.
And Michael, why? Metta World Peace, you were playing great. The Lakers were playing great. 48-47, right in the game. You just had a great dunk, got the crowd going. You didn't need that elbow to the head of James Harden. So now, and why am I'm sitting here as a former Laker, and it's just really disheartening for me, because last year Bynum takes out
JJ
Barea. And now this.
You seem to think it was intentional.
It was definitely intentional. You don't go up to a man's head without it being intentional. And I love Ron Artest. I'm sorry, I love Metta World Peace. He's got to get suspended, not only Sacramento game, but he's probably going to get suspended the first game of the playoffs. And this is not how the Lakers should be playing. Look, I like physical basketball, but I don't like cheap shots. And that was a cheap shot.
I don't care if there was no intent. If it was an accident, he had to be gone. I think that's what you said. You got to be gone.
When you're that
you have to be held responsible.
Out of this game. But if it's a complete accident, which I'm not saying
I don't believe it was a complete accident.
I don't know for sure.
You can't go to nobody's head.
He had to feel somebody on him. But I don't know that he saw him. You look at that. You never see them make eye contact.
Brew, he felt him, and he was trying to explain to the official that, hey, I was celebrating doing this. Well, that's not this. He brought his elbow up above his head to hit another man, and you're talking about reputation. We're talking about Ron Artest here.
We're talking about Rafi Torres.
Not Metta Wierd Peace. We're not talking Metta Wierd Peace. We're talking Ron Artest, okay? That's the guy that we're talking about. And your reputation precedes yourself.
He gets no benefit of the doubt.
You're going out. And look, the Sacramento game is meaningless. Okay, who gives a, I mean, who cares? They don't care about the next game that he's out. This has got to be into the playoffs. I think they got to do something here. He's got to get multiple games.
To JB's point is this: when you out there and you feel somebody on you, and I see what you're trying to say, you come up and feel him. But what he did, he followed through. Watch the follow through.
It looks like Braveheart. I mean,
he knows that man is there.
He knew what he was doing because it's a follow through. It's one thing to raise your elbow. It's another thing to follow through with the blow.
Listen, we're going to defer to you two guys because you've been on the court in many of these situations that you know and we will never know. Ron Artest, let's talk about him. And I'm sorry, I'm calling Ron Artest partially because he told me to call him Ron Artest. Metta World Peace, Ron Artest. He has gone to such great lengths to rehabilitate his image. I mean, Ron will talk to you very openly and has talked to both of us about seeking help from professionals and not engaging in this sort of behavior. And it's been years.
He's been great.
He's been terrific.
Been great.
And to go back to this, to revert just because you get in a moment and you get crazy.
Well, like you said, Mike, he lost control.
He did.
He lost, which, you know, I'm with you. He has to pay the price. But I don't think he maliciously is thinking, I'm taking this guy out. But he lost control, and he's going to have to.
But the fact of the matter is it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
We agree with you, JJ.
It's Ron Artest we're dealing with, not Metta Peace, World Peace.
That
we've had over the past.
Yeah, you got the track
He's been great, like I said, but.
And the last thing is this. Oklahoma City is a better team. San Antonio is a better team. And so we can see that.
And you can't afford to lose perhaps your best guy off the bench. And
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
A lot of issues coming into play. We'll keep you updated.